Yo, what's up? You know what this is? The one in the only, the triple, the G.O.D. Like to welcome you guys back to another installment of Triple the Gas Big Zone. And yo, My Little Pony, Equestria Girls, Mirror Magic. This ain't gonna take long. Continuity, ladies and gentlemen. Continuity, a magical word, because see, there's actually some continuity between movie magic and mirror magic, all surrounding Juniper montage, because you thought you was done with her, you're dead wrong, you thought you was done. No. Juniper, she mad, angry, pissed off. I wanna be daring do. I'm gonna be daring do. And now, because the Equestria girls came in and they foiled my plans, there's something Scooby-Doo related. If it wasn't for you meddling Equestria girls, see, I'm working on that. We're workshopping that. So she's now still in her technical chosen field, working at a movie theater. Random magic hits a mirror. She learns how to use mirror. The squadron comes through. She gets really pissed off and traps them into a realm of limbo within this mirror. Meanwhile, our main character and best human is having emotional issues and trying to deal with problems as the leader of this ragtag group who fights magical problems. So, in everyone's favorite fantasy on the internet, she goes back and is in horse form and then meets Pony Roman Reigns. You know her better as Starlight Glimmer because you know they push her to holy hell. Just push that girl. Just push. They just push her. Push. And much of this in this movie at the end was more of them pushing her. And I'm just sitting up here like, I get it. And I get it because see, what this is when you think about it like that is you have the former chosen one who ran away to her technical destiny to be the leader of the group that fights magical problems and issues in the other world, where I still don't think there's an actual sunset shimmer there. We got Starlight Glimmer, who is the future of Equestria, who is now being dragged over into what I think the streets call Doug World, quote unquote, to, you know, get pushed and get over in this Federation 2 brother. Because I'm using wrestling terms at this point, I ask for no forgiveness. Because none will be given. Because I ain't getting none and nor am I asking for it. The day was saved thanks to Starlight sitting up here like, you want a friend, don't you? I want a friend. And then friends. And that was it. So they getting along, doing each other's hair, and Starlight gets to stay in Doug World, and it's like, Okay, let's be okay, because I knew I was gonna get on the mic and play this up a little bit. But here's the thing: I get what it is that they trying to do. Is that, like I said last week, I really think that a serial version, and I mean, you know, you can take however you want, a version of like seasons of episodes of Equestria Girls would work as something to always feel that to have something My Little Pony related when Friendship is Magic isn't on. And I really think they are trying to build something, but what I don't know is that you have all these allusions to that things are going to get really, really ignorant, and it's like, from what I understand, the feature-length movie that come out in October has nothing related to do with Equestria Girls whatsoever. So you've got to assume that an Equestria Girls movie is coming soon. But at this point, I don't really know how much else Equestria Girls can do in a movie format that wouldn't be better served in like a nice arcing series that My Little Pony Friendship is Magic used to do before it was push pony Roman Reigns. You know her better as Starlight Glimmer, the girl who took away the talents of all those ponies, made them normalized people, was then tried to go through time as now Twilight Student and the future of Equestria or something like that. Oh, and her girlfriend is Trixie because the internet ships them or something. I don't know. Well, actually I do know, because if I didn't know I wouldn't have said it, but the point is, I kind of want to know where this is going. Is that I don't think that they're going to do a whole nother sci-fi thing of introducing Doug World Starlight. I don't think that's what you do here. I really think that having Best Human and Starlight being these weird mobiles in the force of, you don't have a Doug World alternate. You just don't. See, I understood why there had to be a sci-fi. That made sense, because the story of Doug World Land needed to come full circle with Best Human. Best Human had to be rehabilitated, become the leader, because there was no Twilight. But then when you introduce Sci-Twi, you have to have old bad guy teach new bad guy to make friends and love and hug and ship or whatever, because that made sense, which we're trying to make of this. I don't think they are going to introduce a Doug World equivalent to Starlight Glimmer. It makes no sense. She's too important to Equestria being pushed to holy hell by Celestia McMahon, ooh yeah brother, to be pushed this high up there, because it's like, I talked about this in one of my earlier reviews early in the season about how they trying to build this stable, because you got her, you got Starlight, you got Trixie, you got Discord, you got the leader of the Changelings, whose name I forget at the moment, and you got Maud, who they recently added to the squadron, and maybe Juniper Montage is gonna come over to Pony World and be, yo, I'm part of the squad, or they gonna find some Juniper stand-in to be the next in a little group. So it's weird to try to sit up here and try to puzzle this out, but I see what they doing. We'll be back to normal next week with more episodes as they are supposed to be, but I'll be keeping an eye on Equestria girls to see exactly what I want to do. I really honestly think that now that they're carrying around the G.O.D and all that, because they learned their lesson from Movie Magic, I really think a Sailor Moon inspired show to be built around Equestria girls would be better than just trying to do slice of life stuff. That you can have that, but I think they could really do with a little more action, because I really think that a show that's surrounded that is Equestria girls could pull that off a little more, because again, it was the Holy Mother's original vision that My Little Pony Friendship is Magic was supposed to be heavily inspired by Sailor Moon. She said this before, so I really think that Equestria girls is really the way to really not make up for that, but really take advantage of the medium that Equestria girls can do things in that you can't really do with My Little Pony. And one of those days, probably the second movie, you probably gonna get the crossover, the world's falling apart, alternate dimensions, more sea ponies and shit. So there's that. So I think that's that for Movie Magic. Mirror Magic, if you want the TLDR of this, is Juniper Montage is pissed, finds a magic mirror, traps the girls in mirror, then traps Sunset in the mirror, but not before she goes back to Equestria, has this weird thing about hands and feet and being a pony, and then finding Pony Roman Reigns, who you know better as Starlight Glimmer, to bring her back to Doug World for Starlight Glimmer to ultimately be the hero, because even in Doug World we have to fucking push her. There you go. And the day was saved thanks to Celestia McMahon pushing Starlight Glimmer in any world. See? Booyah. glad I can help. I'm gonna turn this into a video. More work is coming out. Ruby Chibi went up early this morning. Ruby Chibi went up early this morning. New episode of the Super Mario Kart Jet Project is out. I'm gonna try to get through summer games done as quickly as I can. Hopefully, I might be able to hit up XA tomorrow. Only reason I ain't done it today was because I gotta be in a mode to bring y'all the XA business, man. It's my best work, so I gotta be in that mode to bring you my best work. And I just want to see summer games done quick come to an end, and I'll get on that Sunday. So we're gonna get back on the schedule of doing that, and more stuff coming out. So be watching for it. So with that being said, turn this into a video. You know who it is? It's the one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D. I'd like to thank you for joining me for another installment of Triple the Guy Speaks. Something like that. I'll host you guys next time, man. Peace out.